Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome back to Watching Chickies. Now here on day 220 of our broadcast, I'm Watching Chickies is the daily live stream here on Reddit, and then later YouTube about the lives and development of these 3 young chickens. Before you hear in my lap is our ayam cemeni hen named Braveheart, who had an eggie today. Down here is our little silky rooster named Stormy. And over there, in brown and gold, is our onagadori hen named Kagome. And all 3 of these guys make one happy little flock. Braveheart's just doing a little bit of preening here on my lap. That's Stormy making a little whine there. Oh my, oh my. There's not going to be a walk outside today. The temperature outside in Fahrenheit is 19 degrees Fahrenheit, and there's a lot of wind going on, so it is far too cold for these little chickens to be going outside. Fortunately, they do have their UV lights to supplement everything. Oh my, hello there, Mr. Stormy, hello! And hello there, cemeni. Mr. Stormy, are you going to be crowing again? Yeah? I see your chest is all put up there. You ready? 1, 2, 3. No? You don't want to crow again? Come on, give us a crow. You're thinking about it. You're wondering about it. Oh, are you going to take a deep breath? What are you going to do, Mr. Stormy? No? All right. That's fair enough as well. How are you doing, my Braveheart? Yeah, good? A little bit of preening here. Glad to be nice and warm. Stormy's just looking over our Miss Kagome over there. Just being ever vigilant. We need to give him a little bit of a trim on one side of his face. Some of the feathers are kind of growing a bit close to his eyes, so we need to take care of that sooner rather than later. Hello there, Memento Mori. Hope you are having a lovely day today. And today's just a bit of a quieter indoor stream with the chickens. Far too cold outside for another little walk. But you know, once it gets to be a little bit warmer, we could go out for more walks. I know Lauren is getting quite interested in getting one of those pet carrier backpacks. You know, one of the bubble ones where you can bring your pet along. And bringing Stormy to go see some places, so that might be exciting for a few future streams. My hand's pretty much the same today. I have another hand appointment coming up this Tuesday, and I'm hoping that the new x-rays show that the fracture is healing. I've been trying to be very careful about not moving the position of my hand so it can heal right without me needing surgery. And hopefully it heals up soon. I got a bit of good news recently. I am going to be on a new TV series. So far, I've been confirmed to be a core background actor. And in the background acting world, core means that you are basically a group of background actors that they will use throughout the season. So I'm going to be an office worker in it. I'm not going to really give too many details about it, but there are quite a few talented actors already involved. An exciting thing is that I am actually in the running to have a speaking role on it, which would be quite nice. Quite intimidating with some of the actors who are already involved, but, you know, either way, I'm going to be part of the show, an office worker, so that will be that will mean for probably a few months, I will be working 5-day weeks, 12 to 14-hour days. So my watching Chickies participation will probably be at nighttime when we're putting the chickens to bed, or early in the morning. So quackity high quality, that is a good question. How much effort are chickens? You've considered rescuing some, but you already have 9 pets. So chickens can be quite independent. For our chickens, it takes about 15 to 20 minutes a day to clean up after them. That's sweeping, a little bit of mopping. We make sure that their feeder is full. As long as they have other playmates to be with, whether it be people or it be other chickens, they can be quite happy. I would say the minimum amount of chickens you would need if you're keeping chickens is 3 for them never to be lonely. They are very social little creatures. So, like, if you're the only person in their life, they can get quite lonely when you are out of the house. They need, you know, constant companionship. And they, you know, as long as they have each other, they're pretty good with that. For our chickens, we come down, we visit them every day. We usually hang out with them for at least a couple hours a day. And we give them pets, we pick them up, we give them treats, and just show them a lot of love. For us, these guys aren't working animals. They are friends, members of our family. So we want them to live long, happy, and healthy lives. Braveheart here is being quite the sweetie. Just turned into a little bird blob here on my lap, just enjoying the warmth here. She loves just jumping up in my lap and just spending time with me. Miss Kagome is just watching us there from the ground. And as always, Mr. Stormy is watching Miss Kagome. And, you know, it's nice just to sit here with them sometimes, just to be with them. It's nice to see how calm and relaxed they are in my presence. You know, it's just a way that they show their own love for you. They, at this point, kind of consider myself and my partner Lauren to be members of their flock. So, you know, they really enjoy having us around. Oh, and no worries there. Quackity high quality. And the birds are a bit quiet today, but that's all right. Quiet can be nice. Chickens can be quite sensitive little creatures when it comes to loud noises, which is another reason why I've adopted this sort of like low melodic tone with them, so they can live their best little lives. Yeah, Miss Braveheart. She does occasionally like coming close to the camera. You do. But you are absolutely lovely. A brilliant example of an ayam cemeni hen here. She is so well behaved. All of our chickens are quite well behaved. I think either today or tomorrow we're going to have to give Miss Kagome a little bit of a fingernail trimming. Now, because the chickens have been inside more often than not over the past couple of months since it's gotten really cold, they haven't been able to go out as much, which means that they haven't been able to wear out the nails on their feet nearly as much. So in that case, we need to kind of assist them. We have a little pet nail trimmer that we use, and you just have to be careful to only get a little bit at a time. You can't trim too much, otherwise you can actually draw blood. So it's just kind of, you know, experience guiding you when you do this. You don't want their talons to get like too sharp because, you know, that can lead to little accidents when you pick them up. That can be a little bit more dangerous when it comes to like a guy like Stormy, who when he mates, he jumps onto the top of the girls. So it's just something you have to stay on top of. Just another little part of the experience of having a few pet chickens in your life. Oh, you're such a good girl there, Braveheart. You are. You are lovely. And it's lovely that you're able just to be here and just enjoy time together. Yeah. Oh, and good afternoon there, 404 Ninja Not Found, who was hosting quite the lovely stream of walking your cats earlier. Oh, and Quackity High Quality with your dog's nails. You use this sandpapery thing to keep them down, but it might be a bit too noisy for them. Yeah, I'm not sure how sandpaper would really work with our little chickens. The little nail clippers work pretty well. We've been told by other chicken owners that our chickens generally are pretty well behaved. Like Stormy, he is quite the gentleman when we have to give him baths. He doesn't really make much of a fuss. Even Braveheart's been quite good for us putting on the harnesses for taking them for walks as of late. You know, they're all quite good little chickens. I think they're a little bit tired today. They're just kind of enjoying going around on the carpet right now. Sorry, at the little blanket right now. We were doing a bunch of cleaning in here just a little while ago, so they were kind of running about, kind of excited by the changes. But now that everything's settled down, they're just kind of mellowing out. Oh, and we are glad just to spoil our little chickens here. We do have a couple of nearby fields that when it comes to spring, we might want to take the chickens out for occasional walks there, just to kind of expand their horizons a bit from just our backyard. And the harnesses will be a good, safe way for us to do that, because we don't want them to get too far, we don't want them to run around free, and to possibly get into any accidents. And that was a lovely sweater your cat had there, 404 Ninja Not Found in your stream. I think, you know, for Braveheart and Kagome, we might need little sweaters where that's sort of built in. Ha! Braveheart just pecked at a little freckle that was on my arm. She's kind of looking in on the phone right now at Miss Kagome and Stormy. Yeah. Do you want to head down? Do you want to head down? I'm just asking, do you want to head down there? He's kind of murmuring to me. Did you want a little pet? I could give you a little pet. There you go. Ooh. There you go. A little pet. And then she just gave just a tiny little peck there. It didn't hurt at all, which just was her way of telling me, okay, that was a nice little scritch. No more pets now. All right, guys. So today is not going to be too long of a stream. While I'm in my recovery period, I'm just trying to keep the streams down to around half an hour at a time. So we'll keep going for a little bit longer. I'm going to let Braveheart finish her preening here. And then I think I'm going to go pick up either Stormy or Miss Kagome, give them a little bit of a cuddle. Maybe a few treats as well, depending on how they're doing. How are you doing, my boy? How are you doing, my little Stormy? Now, I know Lauren's been working on a few things, and I think there's a chance that we might have a couple little surprises coming forth in the next couple of weeks. And when that information comes out, we are going to be telling our Patreons first about it. So stay tuned for that. There we go. Oh dear. Well, Quackity High Quality says at the rescue you volunteer at, a rooster named Elvis once escaped. So you had to jump over walls to get to him and carry him up the main road past a busy pub. Oh dear. Well, I'm glad you managed to get that rooster back safe and sound. I don't know what we would do if our Stormy got into a situation like that. Oh, there you go. All right, you want to get down there, Braveheart? I want to give out some treats, okay? I'm going to give out some treats. Yeah? Yeah, I'm going to give some treats. Don't worry. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. Come on. Do you want me to pick you up? All right, I'm going to pick her up for just a second. There we go. There you go, my dear. Stormy just did his mating dance immediately for Miss Braveheart there. So let's give them a few little treats, shall we? Let's see what we got, guys. Let's see what we got. Ah, the classic toasted sesame seeds. You guys are fans of this? Yeah. Oh, Miss Kagome is already cheering for that decision. All right, guys. Yeah, I know. There you go. There you go. Some sesame seeds there, and we got a few happy hunks from our Miss Kagome. And I hope you have a lovely day there, Quackity High Quality. We haven't been weighing them every day now that they have reached their kind of adult size. I would probably start to weigh them again if they started to look as if they were losing weight. The weighing them was more just a way of keeping track while they were growing, which is kind of the sort of danger zone for chickens usually, because you don't want to see them losing weight then. What is it, Mr. Stormy? I gave the girls their sesame seeds over there. You can go and join them. And, dead by boring? Yes. Braveheart over there is our ayam cemeni hen. The ayam cemeni is a breed of chicken from Southeast Asia that has hyperpigmentation, which means their black coloration goes all the way down to their very bones. Oh, a few happy... Ooh, some happy chuckle clucks, followed by a little dinosaur noise by Mr. Stormy. Now, Miss Braveheart has spotted me. She saw that I picked up another treat, which are some pine nuts that I have here in my hands, that I'll offer to them as well. And all of these guys are members of our family and friends for life, so they shall never be eaten. We want them to live long, happy, and healthy lives. And Stormy over here, our silky rooster, our fluffy little guy, he has hyperpigmentation too, so he is also black all the way down to his bones. Miss Kagome over there with the long tail feathers is an onagadori hen. And the onagadori is an endangered breed of chicken from Japan. They have tail feathers that grow their entire lives. They can end up being over 20 feet in length or over 6 meters. Miss Kagome, look. Pine nuts. Yeah. Oh my. Oh, hello, Miss Braveheart. Would you like some pine nuts as well? Mr. Stormy, there's pine nuts over here. Oh, he doesn't notice yet. Oh, the girls are having a good time with the pine nuts. Oh my, throwing pine nuts everywhere. So excited. There you go, eating with some verve right there. There you go. Such a little fan of pine nuts. Mr. Stormy, do you want one? Oh, he's not noticing them yet. He's just seeing his sesame seeds. Do you want one? There you go. Nah, he's happy with his sesame seeds right now. River Foxstar. We get pine nuts in bulk from Costco. They are a little bit pricey, but we do kind of spoil the chickens. These are pet chickens, members of our family and friends for life. And we give pine nuts to our chickens as the occasional sort of treat. So it's not their primary food source. Though I will admit, yes, we do kind of spoil them. they're just going for a little drink right now. Fill up the beak, and then head back. Yeah, Mr. Stormy? You were working on your sesame seeds over there, and then you went to go see what the girls were doing. Oh, he's doing this little mating dance. He's putting down a wing, and he does that little shuffle off to the side. And that's his way of telling the girls that he quite fancies them, and he is interested in mating. Now, the girls aren't really reacting to that. They're just kind of drinking their water right now. Right, and Stormy joined them for a little bit of a drink, our fluffy boy. And Braveheart's just kind of looking at me now. There we go, my little ones. Now, for an experiment, we did put out one of the eggs for about a day and a night for the chickens. Unfortunately, neither Braveheart or Kagome decided to sit on the egg. So it seems so far we might have to get an incubator if we are going to be getting a couple more chicks to add to the flock. So it might be a little bit harder to introduce them in the future, but we might be trying a few tricks, like getting a few decoy eggs for the chickens to sit on, just to get them used to sitting on them. So yeah, we're going to be starting to explore these methods. There we go, my little ones. Alright. One of these. Excuse me, Miss Kagome. There we go. So a bunch of happy noises from the chickens right now as they enjoy their treats. They're really talking to each other right now. Oh, Mr. Stormy. Sometimes back of the hen, and that's another way of them showing that they are interested in the hen. He has gone right back to just eating the treats as well. Braveheart didn't really appreciate that little peck. But so far they're all getting along right now. Here, Miss Kagome is kind of getting caught out by there you go, guys. Just a lot of toasted sesame seeds right now. A couple of errant pine nuts from when they were eating at such a messy pace before. And a few scratches here on the blanket. So a happy little afternoon for the chickens. And it always helps to be, you know, close to them, to visit them throughout the day, just to let them know that you haven't forgotten about them, to show them a bit of love, to give them a few pets. Mr. Stormy, what's up? Did the girls leave you? Oh dear. Why'd the girls leave? I know there's so many treats over here. Are you looking for them? Where did they go? There they are. They're over there on the other side, just drinking some water. Oh, a little Stormy shuffle. He's always trying to romance the hens these days. You are, my little one, you are. Just kind of hanging around the watering hole over there. Nobody G, yes. Over here in gray, Stormy is our silkie rooster. A few happy chuckle clucks there as he found some food. Then we have our ayam cemeni hen over here named Braveheart. And then in brown and gold, we have our onagadori hen named Kagome. Yeah? Oh dear. And you could hear quite the variety of different tones that they have. They can make a lot of different little noises. Chickens actually speak to their young while they are still in the egg. And the sort of proto-chicken language that they have can be quite complicated, according to various studies. Chickens can recognize up to and over 100 different humans. So they can actually be quite intelligent little creatures. Kagome is having a nice meal of sesame seeds here. I love his two little stars that come out of the fuzz here. My fuzzy little boy. Yeah. Where are you zooming around for, Miss Kagome? Well, within an hour, they're probably going to go through the rest of these sesame seeds here. They're going to make sure that there are none left. They'll find the last sort of pine nuts, and the blanket will be relatively clear. And relatively, I mean, because, you know, they will have the occasional little bodily movement on it, but that's all right. We clean that up for them. So within the next couple of days, this blanket will be due to go through a sanitizing cycle in our wash, followed by an antibacterial cycle in our dryer. All in the name of keeping their environment clean. A clean environment makes the chickens a lot happier. It keeps them a lot healthier. And, you know, we just want them to have the best lives possible. Yeah? Still eating your treats there, Mr. Stormy? You know, over the past few months, having the chickens, I think I've gotten pretty good at eyeballing how much the chickens can eat on any individual day for sort of a treat. Though I think, you know, for any chicken owners just starting out, you might want to start by like measuring little like half cups and quarter cups of things and seeing how your little flock does, seeing how quickly they go through it. Chickens will stop eating when their stomachs are full. So even if they have a treat that they really love, they will not attempt to overeat. They'll wait until they're hungry again, and then they might peck at it again. So it's always good if you might possibly give them a bit too much, to give them a food that won't spoil, or at least won't spoil, you know, straight away. And you know, chickens are omnivores, much like people. Though I would also recommend, whenever you consider giving a chicken something like table scraps or leftovers, go through carefully. There are a few things that aren't too good for chickens. Is one of these things. Chickens can technically have a small amount of garlic, but it can build up quite quickly in their systems and not be good for them. So I would avoid it entirely. Green parts of tomatoes can be quite poisonous to chickens. Not good at all. So it's always good just to double check these things. Chickens can do quite well with spicy things because they cannot taste capsaicin. So these guys really love their crushed red pepper flakes. They have eaten fresh jalapenos and have really enjoyed those. Stormy, what are you doing? Oh dear. I think I'm gonna have to give Stormy a little cuddle. So let me go pick up Stormy for the last part of the episode here. I'm gonna give him a little cuddle on my lap, and we'll just kind of end there for the day. Yeah, so I'm gonna turn the camera around to about there. Let's get you, Mr. Stormy. There we go. Such a good little rooster boy. Ooh, there you go. There you go. Oh. Let's get you in frame. There's my little man. Didn't have you at the right angle there. Still don't have you at the right angle now. Oh dear. Where you going? What you doing? Where you going? Oh, he's gonna jump. A little plop there. Oh my. Just wants to see what's happening with the girls. Oh, but Braveheart's always willing to come up here on my lap. Hello there. Good girl, Miss Braveheart. Yeah, you had quite the lovely snack. She does kind of love hanging out with me. A little bit of a daddy's girl here. All right, guys. Well, today has been a lovely, calming stream. I'm probably gonna be leaving off here. Thank you all very much for joining us. We will be back around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Thank you all very much. I hope you all have lovely days. And to all my old friends and new, take care. We hope to see you again very soon. All right, everyone. Bye-bye.